Hello, welcome to HIS 315 Contemporary America. My name is Daniel Smith and I will be the instructor for the course. I look forward to working with you all during the upcoming session. I would like to briefly introduce myself and then introduce the course in this brief video. I've been teaching here at Bay Path University for about 6 years now. I've taught American history courses. I've taught this course, HIS 315. I've also taught HIS 114, America before 1870, and HIS 115, America after 1870. I teach at a number of other academic institutions as well. My specialty is history. I have a master's degree in history from SUNY Cortland and a bachelor's degree in history from Syracuse University. I also completed a great deal of coursework in the PhD program at the University at Albany, though I have not completed a PhD. My specialty is really contemporary American history. My research has focused on 20th century America, focusing on labor unions and the Communist Party. This course will cover the time period from essentially World War II to the present. Now, I'm from Rome, New York originally, and I currently live in Guilderland, New York, which is just outside of Albany. And I have taught a few courses on campus, and I also teach the bulk of my courses online. I look forward to getting to know a bit about each of you during the course of the semester. One thing I would point your attention to early on is the icebreaker activity. There is an icebreaker activity that you are welcome to complete at any point before the course begins. It's not really a requirement. There is no grade for the icebreaker. It is basically a discussion board, and you are asked to identify one word that best describes yourself. And I hope that this activity will help those of us in the course get to know each other a bit better as we start out. You may notice that the number of students in the course has declined, or that you've been moved to a new section of the course. This course had an enrollment of 32 students originally, and the college felt that this was a bit too large. Typically they cap courses in a maximum of 25 students, and therefore HIS 315Z has been split into two separate sections with 16 students in each section. The courses will be identical. I will be the instructor for both courses, but it's been divided into two groups or two cohorts of students essentially. Certainly if you have any questions regarding that, feel free to contact me. The best way to reach me is by email. My email address is posted on the syllabus. It's djsmith@baypath.edu. I do check my email through Baypath at least once a day, and I will respond to you quickly. You can also send me a message through Canvas. There's a Canvas messaging feature, and that sends a message to my email and notifies me, and I reply to you through Canvas as well. So that's a system you can also use. And of course, if you have any pressing issues or concerns, don't hesitate to call me as well. My phone number is area code 315-335-6446. That's 315-335-6446. You can call me, or if you'd like, you can send me a text message if you have a straightforward question. Don't hesitate to call. If you call me during the day, my phone will probably be on silent, but I will give you a call back if you leave a message. So don't hesitate. If you have a question, it's better that it be answered as soon as possible. There is also a folder for course questions that you'll see within Canvas. That's another way to address a question to me, especially if it's a question that you think applies to the class more broadly. So you can post a question in the course questions folder. I will check that regularly and respond to any questions posted there. I think communication is very important, especially for online courses where we don't physically see each other once a week. So I will post announcements when there's anything significant to announce. For example, I will post announcements when I've completed the grading for each unit. I will post announcements if there's any um, concern about any assignment. So you will see announcements posted periodically in the course. A few other things to note about this course. Uh, there sometimes is confusion regarding the start date of online courses. Online courses begin the Thursday prior to the first Saturday of the one-day program. So our course begins on Thursday, October 30th. That is the start date for our course. And the first assignments for the course are due on Saturday by 11:59 p.m., Saturday, November 1st. So that's the start date, October 30th. The first assignments are due November 1st by the end of that day. Another note regarding the schedule, we do have a week off built into this course, and it's a week off essentially for the Thanksgiving break. We have off the week that begins on Sunday, November 23rd, and ends on Saturday, November 29th. So during that period from November 23rd to November 29th, there will be no assignments due, no discussion boards to participate in. That's an off week. So actually this course extends really over 7 weeks with 1 week off. So just a brief note about that. Of course, nothing prevents you from getting ahead on your assignments. If you do find that you want to complete an assignment and get ahead during that week, you certainly can. I have opened all of the assignments and all of the discussion boards for the course. So none of those are locked. You're free to access any material that you would like. For each week there is a different topic. The first week, for example, addresses the impact of the Second World War on American culture and society. We proceed chronologically through the course, so each unit of the course brings us slightly closer to the present. I should note also the required text for the course. The required text for the course is America, Past and Present, Volume 2, 10th edition. We will be using the book. I believe that you will find it very helpful in terms of completing discussion board posts. And also there are assignments called feature essay assignments, which are drawn directly from the book as well. The book is available in the Bay Path University bookstore. You can also, of course, acquire the book through other means, through websites online as well. There are e-versions of the book available. If you would prefer to purchase an e-book, essentially, you can do that as well. So, whichever option works best for you, I'd encourage you to certainly make use of. Now, in terms of the assignments for the course, there are a variety of different assignments for HIS 315Z, and I have revised the course somewhat since I last taught it. One type of assignment is the discussion board. Each week, including week 1, there will be one discussion board forum. For the discussion board, you will be asked a question. The question will relate to a topic in American history within the time period that we're studying that week. And there will be material, it will be relevant material in the assigned reading from the textbook. Our first discussion board topic deals with the issue of the internment of Japanese Americans during the Second World War. You will be asked to post an initial response to each discussion board question. So you will be asked to write a written response and post a written response to each discussion board question. And then you are required to respond to at least 2 other students' comments. So for each discussion board question, you should be posting a minimum of 3 comments. Your own initial response to the question, and then a minimum of 2 responses to other students' comments. I will be active on the discussion boards. I will be posting responses to students' comments and adding to the discussion any expertise or insight that I can provide on the topic. So you will see me certainly as an active participant in the discussion boards. Please don't feel offended if I don't respond to your particular thread. I will be responding to many discussion threads, but I may not respond to every single discussion thread each week. Um, the discussion boards are worth 30% of the overall grade for the course. So it is a significant part of the grade for the course. There is no specific word requirement, but it should be a substantive response to the question. I suspect you'll find that you'll need to write at least one paragraph for your initial response to each question, to adequately respond to all aspects of the question. If your posts are 1 or 2 or 3 sentences, your initial response, I would be concerned that that might not be sufficient to fully answer the question. So there's no fixed word requirement, but it should be a substantive response. I have set up the discussion boards so that you cannot see any other student's post until you post your own initial comment. If you're wondering what the reason for that is, it's basically to prevent any concern of copying other students' comments. In the past, rarely, but occasionally students would express concern that another student's post was very similar to their own, and of course did not want their work to be copied. And so with the way it's set up now, you have to post your initial response to the question before you will see the other students' comments. And I think it's been a helpful feature since I've introduced that, I think. Normally, your initial response to the discussion board is due by Thursday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, and your responses to other students' comments are due by Saturday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. The one exception to this is Unit 1. Since we don't begin Unit 1 until Thursday, I thought it was unreasonable to require that you post your initial response by Thursday evening. Therefore, for Unit 1, both your response to the question and your responses to other students' comments, all of those will be due by Saturday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. There will be brief video introductions for each unit of the course, about 15 minutes in length. Another type of assignment that you have for the course is the film reviews. Each week, with the exception of week 1, there will be a documentary film that you're asked to view. The documentary films are available online through the Films on Demand resource through Hatch Library at Bay Path University. I have posted links to each film. When you click on the link for each film within the assignment, you may be prompted to enter your Bay Path username and password. It's the same username and password you use to get into Canvas. And then you will be brought to the film itself that you can watch online. You will be asked to write a 1-page commentary for each film that you view. And there are specific instructions for the commentary. I'm basically asking you to identify what you found interesting about the film and to raise to comment on the reliability of the film. Did you think it was objective? And to comment on the overall quality of the film and what you learned from it. The film reviews account for 20% of the overall grade for the course. Another type of assignment for the course are the feature essay assignments. Please don't be concerned that these are all essay assignments. They're not. The feature essays are essays that appear in your textbook. They're about 2 pages in length, and at the end of each essay in your textbook, there are from anywhere between 2 and 3 discussion questions. So what I've asked you to do for these assignments is to read the essay and write a written response to the discussion questions and submit those written responses. Your responses to the question should range from a few sentences to a paragraph in length for each question. Those feature essay assignments account for 25% of the overall grade for the course. There is a feature essay assignment for week 1, due by Saturday, November 1st at 11:59 p.m. And also there is a research essay assignment for the class. The research essay asks you to identify any topic in American history that you're interested in from 1945 to the present, could be a person or event, and to write an essay, a research essay, explaining what you've learned from your topic by conducting independent research. There are specific guidelines for that available on Canvas, and that is worth 25% of your overall grade for the course. The feature essays, so the discussion boards are worth 30%, the film reviews are worth 20%, the feature essays are worth 25%, and the research paper is worth 25%. So all in all, that adds up to 100% of your grade. There are no tests or quizzes for the course. I very much look forward to working with you all, and I look forward to the start of our course. Thank you.